Hello, my dear and lovely Aries. This is your horoscope for June 2024. Summer started. Congratulations, those who are on the northern hemisphere. I'm so happy for summer. Right now, I'm in a sunny Cyprus. Really wanted to show you guys how beautiful is the view right now in front of me. So, we will today have a horoscope reading with them. See. And sunny weather and kind of I thought it would be meditative. It's just amazing. Okay, let's begin with the June horoscope for you, my dear Aries. And it seems like first half of June it will be quite busy and also buzzy. You will be, quite in a talkative mood, and a lot of people will be interacting you. It will get your social life will get heated up a bit until like half of June. So first half, because Mercury, planet of communication, and signing papers also, all the messages, planet of technology, and planet of transportation. On 3rd of June, it will enter your third house. And third house is exactly communication house, where we get all sorts of messages, where we chat a lot, where we interact a lot with the immediate our surrounding, like our neighbors, friends, colleagues, and even siblings. Like if you haven't heard since long from your siblings, this will be the time they might reach out to you, or you might vice versa think about them and ask about their whereabouts and how they're doing. And Mercury will stay there until 17th, around 17th of June, yeah. So until 17th of June, like first half of June, you will be, as I said, quite in a buzzy environment. And also, for the most of month, like June month, we have amazing connection between Jupiter, planet of luck and happiness, and Pluto, planet of transformation. The Jupiter, planet of luck, in May, 26th of May, it moved into another new sign, new home for him, and it's a Gemini, your third house. So it seems like quite a lot of planets will be interacting with each other about your third house. And third house is all about communication, all about transportation, all about people that we daily talk to. And on 3rd of June, like most of the June actually, for the most part of June, these two planets will be communicating perfectly with each other. Jupiter and Pluto from your third house, and Pluto is currently transiting your 11th house, house of friends. This is another communication house. It's like bigger communication, bigger world kind of house. It's like your friendship circle, your social clubs, bigger parts of society that you belong to, and smaller part, they are meeting with each other. So it's like your inner part, So it seems like these two planets will be, giving you opportunities to meet new people, new friends. And if you form kind of a new friendship, that is actually suggested, that friendship will stay for a long time in your life, maybe even forever. And Neptune, this dreamy planet of magic, planet of intuition, planet of imagination, will be doing amazing, let's say, aspect, it will be sending amazing beams to those two, to both of them, to Jupiter and Pluto, from your 12th house, from your house of far lands, or wanting to immigration. 12th house is like immigration house as well, and also it's a house of somewhere very far, and it's a house of past, it's a very private house. So Neptune there probably will be giving you opportunities as well, with communicating with the people who are very far, from you, and expanding your friendship circle, and reaching out to some people who live far from you and communicating with you, or maybe you are in talks to sign some papers with those kind of people who are far away from you, or companies. with all these things, happening with your third house, it seems like some of you guys might start some sort of new courses, short-term courses, especially because this is the third house rule shift. Short-term trainings, maybe it will be new training like at your work, or let's say driving lessons you will take up, or vice versa, you might finish your driving courses, or any sort of new kind of things you're gonna start learning for the, like, let's say first half of June. And it's about also transportation. Some of you guys might be, signing papers related to your car. Maybe you're selling, exchanging, or buying a car. Some of you guys might be quite a lot of dealing with those topics related to your car, or maybe there will need some, annual checkup or some stuff like fixing some things about your car and so on. And for some of you, it will be about, as I said, neighbors and relatives and siblings. Maybe your sibling will come and visit you, or because their house is also short distance travels, it might be you will travel in the first half of June, somewhere near, somewhere not so far. And for some of you, it might be your siblings will visit you, or you might visit them, or just travel somewhere else, Same with the relatives, far relatives, or neighbors. Maybe your neighbors are changing. If you're a student, maybe you're getting a new neighbor, let's say. It might be different, it's up to your situation in life and where you are right now. But the main point is that, I'm trying to give you the topics to think about what might be June, beginning with. And also languages, third house. Some of you, if you, or thinking to take up some courses to learn some new languages, that will be it. Planets are supporting, and you will have the right teachers, right courses, and right timing, universal timing for that. Next, we have new moon on 6th of June in your, again, third house, house of communication. This new moon will happen in Gemini at 16 degrees, and this new moon will, join forces with Venus, planet of love and beauty, and also money. But this new moon, will be met by harsh, let's say, angle from Saturn, planet of time, planet of age, discipline. And it will be situated in your 12th house, house of past, your private house. And 12th house is also house of, subconscious mind. And also 12th house is immigration house as well, to the far lands. So this new moon on 6th of June, happening in your third house might bring something related to your like future plans, next steps, near future plans. Maybe you will be in a talk or negotiation with new company for a job, let's say, but that company most probably will be situated very far from where you are right now. Or maybe you are, let's say, you will start this kind of because 12th house is also house of subconscious mind. Some of you might start psychological therapies, let's say, and it will be amazing. And this will be the great time actually at this new moon to do so. Or it also might be about your transportation, your car or bicycle or motorcycle, any type of transportation. And it seems like at this new moon you might be selling it or buying it. And if you will sell it or even buy it, I would actually suggest you to a bit wait, because Saturn making this let's say bad angle is not a good for sale, neither for buying new transportation. Or it might be just your car might be broken, or it might break. So it's like, it's still better than selling, or buying a new. And Saturn generally, it rules, in your natal chart, rules your house of career and social status, 10th house. And this 10th house, considering that Saturn rules your 10th house, seems like most of you will be in some sort of communication with someone very far, some company very far, or whether you're a psychotherapist or psychologist or even astrologer, or someone, some specialist that who are dealing with this area of people's mind and subconscious mind and intuition, because 12th house is all about that. And also 12th house is about health, mental health and physical health. It seems like some of you might be in communication with doctors who are far away, about some of your, let's say, physical problem or mental, so that you will be discussing some parts about that, some plans maybe for treatment, or just you might be inquiring some, let's say, specialist services, and let's say how much do they cost and all this stuff. Like, okay, next, Mars. Let's talk about Mars, your ruler. What is it doing in June? So in June, on 9th of June, it is moving into your second house. Mars in the second house, and Mars is the planet of action, planet of motivation. It doesn't wait. it's the planet of impatience. It impatiently acts and then thinks, and maybe not even, maybe doesn't even think. So Mars moving into your second house will give you this drive, to buy everything in the shop. So I would advise you in June, if you don't want to empty your bank account, stay away for a while from shopping centers and shops in general, because Mars gives this, drive, like, I want to buy this, I want to buy this, and like all these things. And you might, unintentionally spend more even than usually. So Mars moving in your second house also can be positive thing, as leveling up your earning, let's say, abilities. You might be good at selling some things. You might generate more sales when Mars is in your second house. And on June 11th of June, 2 days after it actually goes into your second house, it will immediately square with Pluto. Now, that's not a positive aspect, let's say. They will not be in a good mood, with Pluto. They will be somehow not talking to each other in a very well manner. And Pluto will be situated in your 11th house. So it seems like feeling money driven, but at the same time, you will have some sort of wishes or hopes driven. Kind of like you might be in the mood of I want everything in this world, this kind of mood, and at the same time frustrated, especially if you might be feeling that you are earning less, but you want more, and how to achieve that. And you might be how to say, adjusting to your wishes. Will be thinking a lot how to earn more, how to maybe change job, or which kind of resources to add into your life, so that you will get more money. It might be this kind of feeling when Mars and Pluto will argue on 11th of June. And Pluto in generally rules your another financial house in your natal chart, which is 8th house, other people's money. And it strongly suggests about conflicting wish, and what's at hand, actually. So it might be kind of this stressful feeling, but don't worry, guys. Just first half of June is this way, and second half will be much better, because 17th of June, and Venus and Mercury, planet of beauty, Venus, planet of communication, Mercury, together will move into Cancer. Your attention will shift to your family situation, into your 4th house. Now, Venus and Mercury will move into your 4th house, and 4th house is all about family, the one that we create, and also the one that we come from. It's our roots. Also, Venus and Mercury will be followed by Sun on 20th of June into your family house of family, 4th house too. So these 3 planets will be already in your 4th house by the end of June, and exactly on 20th of June we also have summer solstice. So when by that time, when all these 3 planets will be in your house of family, your attention will shift into your family situation. For some of you, it might be about what's going on, let's say, with your mother's life, or for some of you it might be about real estate, because 4th house is also rules real estate, especially those of you who are buying or selling. You might start looking, or you might actually buying and signing contracts, especially Mercury coming into your 4th house too, because it's a planet of signing contracts also. And for some of you it might be about citizenship, like immigration things, because 4th house is also about where we call home. So everything related to citizenship, visa, permanent residence permits, or temporarily, any sorts of these immigration papers. It might be all about this. You might be applying, or you might be, renewing, or you might be actually receiving your new if you've applied, and in general dealing with all these things, and with all those immigration papers. On 22nd of June, we have full moon in your house of career, house of social status. And, that full moon will be met by harsh angle from Neptune, which is transiting your house of past, house of, private house, and house of subconscious mind. Now, 10th house is all about career, and it's all about social status. When we talk about full moon, it's about something is finishing, or it's putting big bulb of light onto something which was already there, but you've been ignoring it, or just not noticing it simply. And full moon comes in and usually shows exactly what you need to pay attention to. And or it might be, it's about like last sentence to some situation that was already like bubbling up there, that was already trying, let's say it came and reached the climax. So this will be the point where it will deliver the news. And usually full moons, they appear like, let's say 10 days before and 10 days after, so allow it around 10 days to deliver its news. Now, and it's happening in your house of career, house of social status. That's an amazing place to have full moon. It might be you will get some sort of promotion, or even a new job offer, or it might be some sort of opportunity, to raise your reputation. And 10th house is about our influence, and it's all about social status. It might be that in terms of social status, it might be that you will, let's say, you will know that you're becoming parent, or you might simply just change your living address. Like let's say you've been before an American, and now you are, let's say, living in Europe, and you're becoming a European. This kind of social status changes might be happening. Or like you got pregnant, and now you will go to maternity leave or paternity leave, and you've been before employee, and now you are mom at home, let's say. This kind of things will be happening around this full moon. Each of you guys, it's a different situation. You have to look up on your own chart how this full moon impacted, but the general topics and themes surrounding this full moon will be exactly about your career, where you work now, where your position, promotions, and social status. And Neptune will be, in a harsh angle from your past house, house of private. It's a hidden house, and here something might be not clear. I wouldn't advise you to act around this full moon, because the message it will bring will be very confusing, let's say. And because Neptune is the planet of dreaming, planet of illusions, and making that angle to that full moon, it seems like you might be getting a wrong information about those topics that I said. And I would suggest you to wait a little bit, wait until planets will deliver the clear picture, let's say. And the ruler of that full moon, Saturn, will be also in your house of everything hidden, in your 12th house of past and subconscious mind. It seems like it will try to help you out, and you might be knowing actually by your intuition what's going on, but at the end anyhow you will have doubts because of Neptune. So I really suggest you guys to just wait and see what will happen, let's say in a week or 2 weeks or so. Now, Pluto, planet of transformation, will be making amazing angle to Neptune, that will be making harsh angle to full moon. And Pluto also will try to help you out, and Pluto will be in your house of internet, house of bigger social life house, your friendship house. And it seems like it might be like you will see some information about this topic that will come up around this full moon online, some information. And for some of you guys, it might be a friend who will help you out. who might be, giving you some sort of advice about this situation, and will be helping you to stay sharp and clear, around some situation. As I said, related to your career and as a social stance, where you stand, who you are in a big society, a father, an employer, an employee, or a friend, all these things like social status, related things. So this was your horoscope for June, my dear Aries. Stay tuned for July, and I wish you an amazing June. And don't forget to check your rising sign and a moon sign too. They are very important, as I always tell you guys in my videos. I hope you enjoyed the view, and make sure to check those two signs so you get more fuller picture of June, my dear Aries. Love you all. Bye bye.